Hi everyone, this is your friend Daniel Hutchins. We're back again on the streets out here in Albuquerque. So what are we doing now? Well, we're on the street of Albuquerque. We're on our next adventure, or shall we say, our next Albuquerque's adventure. Um, so yeah, this is right now what I see. This is right now what I see right now. So right now, we're on the streets of Albuquerque, trying to go up to the gym. But before that, I had a dream last night. I had a dream last night where Eric came into my dream and he said, Daniel, you must go to Taco Bell. And I was like, okay. So now I'm on the street of Albuquerque trying to make my way over to the gym, to go hang out, work out, be social, instead of, sitting on the couch, being a lazy bum. So that's what I'm doing. I'm on the streets of Albuquerque. Yeah, buddy. So yeah, we are we're about, I don't know, a couple more blocks away from the Sandy Trail of Awesome. Yeah, you guys who have been followed me on the Albuquerque Adventure Show from season 3 and season 4, you guys would know that I have done different shows on the Sandy Trail of Awesome. In fact, I have like 3 of them actually. But yeah, as soon as we get to the Sandy Trail of Awesome, it's kind of much smooth sailing after that. Um, it's just a lot of people are out driving on the street right now. Well, that's kind of, like they do in the summertime. Just like when Mungo Jerry used to sing about, in the summertime, when the weather is hot. It's kind of like, sort of like that. Sorta, kinda. But, like I said, I'm going on the street and I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way, like the proclaimed nurse. And I'm going to go to Taco Bell. Yep, going to Taco Bell because my dad had told me in a dream, he's like, Daniel, go to Taco Bell. He's like, Daniel, go to Taco Bell. And so that is part of my adventure today. Yes, part of my adventure today is going out to Taco Bell. Well, to get myself a snack. Um, so yeah, I'm going to Taco Bell, grabbing myself something light. Nothing too big, but just, something substantial. And then I'm going to go over across the street, or actually down the street, across the street, down to the gym. Hang out there until, my normal hours. I'll get tired around 2, 3, 4 o'clock, then walk home. Maybe head over to Walmart before on the walk back. I don't know. But you know what I normally do. Yeah. Am I a cat lover? Yes. I've actually owned like 7 cats. Yes, I've owned like 7 cats. Yeah, well, technically my parents, they owned cats. Well, I am a cat lover, yes. Am I a cat? No, I'm not a cat, but I can be described sometimes as one. Um, yeah, that's cool. You own 3. Well, that's cool. Well, my mom and my dad, you know, given that I told you guys I have 3 dads, um, yeah, combined, my mom and my dad has owned about 7 cats. Yes, owned at least 7 cats. Um, so the last two cats that my mom and my dad have, we ended up putting them down for adoption. Mostly because they they're getting a little old, and it wasn't the right time. So because of all of the times my cats and my mom and I, and all the places we moved and all the places we went, the places you go, like by Dr. Seuss. You know that book? Oh, the places you go? Yeah. Well, I've been everywhere around the map. I've been almost everywhere around the map. Well, more said than the rest of my family that, still lives on the East Coast. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. But yeah. I've told you guys about my family lots of times, at least a few times on the show. Yeah, I did. Yes. Um, in case you guys have been sleeping on it, yes, I have mentioned about my brothers and my sister and my mom and my dad's. Yes, I have mentioned that before. And yes, I am being deadpan honest with y'all. My mom and my dad's have collectively have owned at least 7 cats. Well, the last 2 cats we had, they had to put them down to adoption because it was getting kind of hard to, look after them. Now, obviously, my dad is retired, and my mom, is, I don't know, still teaching. So, yeah. Anyway, enough of that yammer yam about my family. But, yeah, anyway, we are, I don't know, a couple more blocks until we get to the Sandy Trail of Awesome, which is literally just called the Albuquerque Academy School, but it's also the Sandy Trail of Awesome. I gave it that nickname all the way back a couple months ago, because it's like you're walking down a really long road of sand. Hence, I called it the Sandy Trail of Awesome. But, oh yeah, in case you guys did not know, I did make the 7-minute review of the Fantastic Four film that I saw last night. So if you hadn't watched that video yet, go over and watch that. It's, like I said, I have nothing but positive things to say about Fantastic Four. So I have a 7.5-minute video you guys can go watch. I posted, I don't know, 10 hours ago. So, yeah, you guys haven't watched that yet, go check that out. Now, originally I was going to do that as a live show, but I changed my mind because I got tired and I didn't even get home from the theater until about 9 o'clock. And my sister and brother were out around the block walking the dog and stuff like that. So I didn't get home from the movie theater yesterday until like 9 o'clock, 9:30. Got really tired, so like, if you hadn't seen that video yet, go see the video. It's on now, so go and check that out. I recommend you do. You're not going to regret it. It was really good. Fantastic Four, like I said, really good movie, really good. It's doing really good right now in the theaters. Yes, the Fantastic Four is doing really good in the theater right now. And also, I also did my review on the Superman, I don't know, a few weeks ago. So if you hadn't watched that one, go on my channel and watch that one too. I also have some pretty positive stuff to say about that one too. Arguably probably the second best Superman next to the original. But anyway, if you hadn't watched those episodes on the Hutchins Hut yet, I would widely recommend you guys do. That's what I try to specialize in. I try to specialize in entertainment and stuff like that. So again, that is why I do the show, is to entertain audiences like you guys and your friends and your family alike. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna take the camera off of Street View. Now you can see me again. But yeah, we're getting kind of close to our destination. Like I said, I know I have to walk like 3 miles just to get to the gym. So, like I said, I have to walk about 3 miles. Well, actually, it's more like 3.2. Like more like 3.2 miles. I've actually measured it in my head, after doing these adventures for as many months that I have done on the show. But yes, to get to where my destination is I don't know, like 3.2 miles. Yeah, but I'm gonna stop off and get myself some lunch first. Because like I said earlier on this episode, I told you about how my dad had talked to me in a dream last night, say, Daniel, go get yourself some Taco Bell. And so I have to follow my father's advice by going out to Taco Bell. There's one particular item that I was looking for a while. I don't know if they'll still have it, but if not, and if it's over my budget, then I will just get one of my other favorites instead. Well, obviously, I would be a fool not to get myself a drink while I'm at Taco Bell, because most oftentimes, say than not, I always either go for the Baja Blast, a Pepsi, a root beer, or a Starry. But then sometimes, if I'm really feeling special, I like to really go like, oh, maybe I'll get myself a raspberry iced tea. Because out here in the Southwest United States, we love our iced tea. Yes, I think I've told you that also before, when I used to live those 3 years over in the Carolinas. Yeah, I lived 3 years in the Carolinas, and then it was only this year that I moved out here to Albuquerque. So, yeah. So, arguably said, oftentimes said than not, a lot of people in the South love their iced tea. So, but the one thing that I am going to say, I don't like tea unless it has sugar. I cannot drink unsugared tea. I cannot drink tea unless it has sugar in it. That's really one of my stricter types of things that oftentimes a lot of people don't remember. I always have to have my tea and my coffee. I like to have them sweet. I cannot drink them if they're not sweet. They have to be sweet, just like myself. I am sweet, so I need to drink stuff that is sweet so that I remain sweet. If you kind of catch where I'm saying. So, anyway, yeah. Hey everybody that's just tuning in. We are actually getting really close to the Sandy Trail of Awesome. Yeah, we're getting really close to the Sandy Trail of Awesome. Actually, technically, once we pass this sign over here on the left of me, the Admiral Dewey Road. Well, actually, right as we pass Admiral Dewey Road, that's on the left of me over here, then maybe just a few more yards after that, then we cross that intersection and we become on the easy part of the trip, or through our destination, where we will eventually go back on the Sandy Trail of Awesome. In fact, the Sandy Trail of Awesome is actually right beyond this wall. Like on the other side of this road, beyond this wall, is where I recorded the 3 episodes of the Sandy Trail of Awesome. I normally like to do that when I'm listening to music with my pocket, with my sounds turned up. So I'm not going to stick around on this live that much longer, because I'm almost at my destination. Yes, I'm almost at my destination, because once we get to the Sandy Trail of Awesome, it's pretty much smooth sail from there. It's like the song by Styx, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. I said, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. I said, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Almost. Sort of, kind of, sort of like. Oh yeah, it's also one of my dad's favorite groups, Styx. He saw them in concert 6 times. Yeah, 6 times. My father saw Styx in concert 6 times. Not 5 times, not 4 times, 6 times. Yes, my father has seen Styx 6 times in concert. And I always like to recite the Come Sail Away. And I also have another favorite that also is my dad's favorite, Mr. Roboto. Mami yami gato, Mr. Roboto. Yami gani gato, Mr. Roboto. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Gummy, gummy, gato, Mr. Roboto. Gummy, gummy, yummy, yummy. So basically, now you guys are going to be lucky. You're going to see what I call the Sandy Trail of Awesome. Well, beyond that cactus field is the Albuquerque Academy School. Also, they are, they're a charter school that so happens to be on this road, the Academy Road. Like I have oftentimes have illustrated to you before on the show. So apparently it looks like there's a bunch of green shrub or branches that kind of went off here, right there. But anyway, that's kind of what I mean, literally, when I mean it's the Sandy Trail of Awesome. Because look at the blue sky, the white clouds, the charter school, and you get the whole view of the city. That's why it's literally called the Sandy Trail of Awesome. Because I'm literally walking on sand. That's why it's called the Sandy Trail of Awesome. Well, you guys that have been rocking with me on the hut for this whole entire year, now you guys know why I call this the Sandy Trail of Awesome. Just because I'm walking on fucking sand, and there's a highway, and there's a view of the mountain in the city. There really is no other name to call it. It is the Sandy Trail of Awesome. Also, let me remind you guys, in case you guys are curious, yes, I have watched the Minecraft movie 3 times on HBO Max, and every single time I did, I was hype. You know why I was so hype every time I watched the Minecraft movie? I can tell you, and I'll tell you it right now. Well, given that you guys did not get really much of a movie review from that, let me tell you one thing that makes me get really, really hype every time I watch the Minecraft movie. The one true thing about the Minecraft movie that gets me the most hype is the part like when Jack Black, Steve, he teams up with the rest of our heroes in the movie, and he has to fight back, and like literally they have to fight back because the pigs, they are basically attacking the village. So every time there's that battle where the pigs attack the city or attack the village, they Steve's like, let's gather up our weapons and let's fight back. He's like, let's gather up our weapons and let's fight back. And remember, we cannot let them have the power cube. We cannot let them have the power cube. Or I don't know what the real name of it is. It's just a power cube. It's a blue power cube. It kind of almost reminds me of the Tesseract from the Avengers, but it's not really the Tesseract. It's just a blue power cube. Um, kind of reminds me of the Avengers and the Tesseract. It's like, what are you gonna do with so much power in a cosmic cube? Well, in case you don't know, even though people oftentimes get it confused, well, yeah, it literally looks like the Tesseract off of the Avengers, but it's not the Tesseract from Avengers. It's the Minecraft Power Cube. It kind of looks like the Tesseract from the Avengers, but it's not the Tesseract from Avengers. And make no mistake, it kind of does look like it, but it really isn't. And it gives all the power to the world. And if someone loses control of it, then the whole world will fall under. And you don't want that. So so now I have told you guys the similarity of the Power Cube from Minecraft movie and how it's similar to the Tesseract from the Avengers. Also, little fun fact. Did you know the Tesseract is also the same item in the Marvel Universe that also is the Space Stone? Yes, the Space Stone. Yes, you heard me right. The Space Stone. One of the 6 Infinity Stones from the Marvel Universe. Okay? So yeah, there you go. There's a little bit of pop culture trivia for you. Now you learned something. But anyway, we are almost at our destination. Yes, we are almost at our destination. So again, let's not make too many more mistakes when you already have millions of mistakes already being made anyway. So yeah, I'm going to be wrapping this one up, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Hut. And as we always like to say, support that comic book universe. Take 2 minutes of your time, go and subscribe. You don't want to miss out anything, because I certainly want you guys to remember that here at Hutchins Hut, we take good pride in everybody who is subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, go over and subscribe. You're not going to regret it, because basically what I'm trying to say is we need to help support that comic book universe each and every day in our real life and in their life. Yes. So tell your family, tell your friends about Daniel Hutchins and the Hutchins Hut, and what he offers to you, and have them subscribe to me, have them follow me, and have them hit me up. So, the channel continues to grow. Yes, I want the channel to continue to grow. So, again, okay, until next time, yeah, buddy, 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 yeah, buddy. And I will see you guys on the next episode of The Hut.